What's going on, everybody? Taking a look this morning, bright and early, at CASPER cryptocurrency. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and thanks for watching once again if you are a current subscriber. CASPER this morning down 10.6%. My last video, I mentioned that we could potentially be setting up a double bottom here, and we could be potentially finding support at this January 22nd low. Fast forward to this morning, which is the February 24th, 4:48 a.m. on the East Coast. We obviously did not find support there, and we are heading lower. We undercut that low. As of now, anyways, this does not mean we could wick up and close above or even close in the green today. We'll have to come back later and check out this chart. But for right now, we are trading below that low. And to me, that means two things. We could be setting up for a further downside action, or this could be nothing but a shakeout, and we could actually have a nice wick and close up above that low. We'll have to see how the rest of the day plays out here, but right now this is saying the prices are just getting going to the downside for CASPER. So the level I am looking for, assuming we head lower here, is this 5-cent level, and that brings us back to this low over here on, looks like July 16th in 2021. That low was 0.0509. So assuming we trade lower, we could be heading down quite a bit more to that 5-cent level. Obviously, time will tell, but I am kind of always expecting a rally to the upside. So this could be nothing more than a shakeout right now. We're trading below this low on the 22nd of January. We're also trading below this low on the 27th of September. We'll have to watch this thing closely throughout the day. If we start to trade up here and get back up to this low of 7 cents, this could be nothing but a shakeout with a big wick, and that would start to turn things in the bullish direction. But for right now, that is not the way it's looking. It's looking like prices do want to head lower. Now it's going to depend on the rest of the crypto market, which is down. With all the crazy news going on in the world, we could potentially be heading down lower for the time being. So assuming we do that, I am keeping my eye on that 5-cent level for an area that CASPER could find support. Basically a floor for the price before we can continue to move higher here. I think if we get down to those levels, I think you're going to see a lot of people step up to the plate and start accumulating more CASPER, at least the whales in this crypto market. We have some upside work to do before a new bullish trade would take place, at least according to our models. But like I said, right now prices look and are heading lower. And if we get down to that 5-cent level, I think you could see a lot of whales step up to the plate and pick this thing up in big, big numbers. Let's take a look over to the left-hand side. So you see these two candles here on the August 6th and August 7th. I am kind of always expecting moves like that to take place, especially when you get too many people short or on the wrong side of the market. You can see events like that take place. Perhaps it's triggered by lots of short covering, or the whales stepping up and, making traders very confused, whatever may be, things like that can take place very fast, and definitely not surprised to see when moves like that come, especially when you have the news running in a very negative fashion and people are on the wrong side of the markets. You can get counter trend moves that are quite unbelievable when they take place. But right now we're keeping our eye on that 5 cent level. We're also keeping our eye on how this candle plays out through today, because if this ends up being a big wick and we start closing up in this area, up above that low of the 0.0705, then this could just be nothing but a shakeout, and we could be setting up for that next leg higher, and that would be quite bullish. So we're just going to keep our eye on this candle today, and then if they really pull the plug on the markets and we start to trade much lower, I think we could find support down at this 5 cent level. So that is just a little bit of my opinion on CASPER here. We believe this project has much higher prices to come in the future, well up into this area and much higher. So we will see. We'll see how things iron out here throughout the day in the coming weeks. Today is pretty wild start with the futures markets down quite a bit. We're off the lows, but we'll have to see how the day plays out. So that's what we're watching on CASPER, that 5 cent level, and then we want to see how today's candle closes. If we get a big wick, or if we close on the bottom tick, and that would be quite bearish. So it is a game of patience right now. I think those who have the most patience, the discipline, will be rewarded in the future. So times like this, you want to keep your head on your shoulders, follow your trading rules, and these are the times where your emotions and all of that is tested to the max. And perhaps we're not even quite there yet, but it's starting to look like that. So you just got to keep your cool. Think a lot about the decisions you're about to make in your trading and whatnot. And these are the times where you got to be strong and bold in the markets and not make poor decisions that will cost you lots of your capital. So just try to take a couple seconds or a couple minutes, whatever you need before you make trading decisions in these insane markets right now. Fear is definitely ramping up. Seems like we're higher than we were yesterday from the overnight session. So I'm actually surprised CASPER isn't down more than it is, but it is a long trading day, so we could be down quite a bit more throughout the day. All right, everybody, be careful out there in these wild markets. Thanks for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the upcoming videos that will be out shortly. Take care.